Before I start with the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the Patrick Starrr setting powder. I've never tried this powder before. From my understanding, I don't think it's a different powder. I think it's the same one. It's just different packaging. It's more holiday packaging because I think after the first time they launched it, that was just it. This is how it looks like. I think it's so cute because you just lift it up and it does come with a little powder puff, which I love. So what I think I want to do is use this powder on one side of my face and then use my Mercier on the other side. And I feel like this powder puff is not getting the powder like really into my foundation. It's just kind of sitting on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender because it is a little damp and I do like using my beauty blender when it's damp. So right off the bat, I don't think I will be using the powder puff just because, like you saw, it didn't really sink into my skin. It kind of just sat on top. So I feel like it's kind of messy. Like, look at this mess that I already made on the packaging because I had to pour what I took out back inside and it just got everywhere. And I think it's just pretty messy just because of the fact that it's so big. And try the other side with my Mercier. And I'm gonna go ahead and just melt the powder in with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Honestly, I feel like the powders perform almost exactly the same. They're both like really smooth and they make my pores go away. And right now I'm looking at my skin and I'm just like, I need to some of my face threaded, waxed, or something, but I will be doing that soon. Let's get off the topic real quick. I think I want to do kind of like a get ready with me because my parents are having a party to celebrate their 25th anniversary. I kind of want to show you how I get ready for a party, like get my nails done, get my hair done. I want to show you how I get rid of like peach fuzz and like hair I don't want because I really do like getting rid of the hair on my face because it just makes a really smooth canvas like that. Also, how I do my masks, how I do my nose mask and stuff like that. And I might add like little bits and pieces of me doing my makeup just so you can see what kind of look I'm doing, see the dress that I'm wearing, show you a little tour of like the decorations and the party. I hope that you guys are interested in that, and if you are, let me know so I can already have my mind set on that and I won't be worried about anything when that week comes. Aside from that, I really do like this powder. The only difference I noticed for sure is that the Mercier is more brightening because under my eyes I can tell that this looks a little darker than this one, which I don't really mind because I can use a brightening powder under my eye. I can just use this on the perimeters of my face and just make sure that I focus a more brightening powder right here, just like I do with this Charlotte Tilbury powder. I just use it on the perimeters of my face, but I do not put it under my eyes because I like my under eyes to be a little more brightening and more awake, because who doesn't want that? But I really do like this powder. I wouldn't say that it's translucent, but I really do like it. I do plan to use it for sure because I feel like it looks almost exactly the same. I feel the texture was the same between the both. They both feel really comfortable and breathable. So I do like it and I will be using it more. Obviously the wear is kind of different, but I will be trying it more and I will let you know if I do like it, and we'll see how my little combo goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish the face and I will be going on to the eyes. Alright guys, so I am done with the base. Now we're gonna go ahead and start with the eyes. And I have been playing with the Morphe James Charles palette already. I've already used it twice and so far so good. I really do love it. I really wanted to purchase this palette because it does have all your neutrals and it has all the colorful shades. I do have other palettes that do have more colorful shades and options like that, but this is a good palette to just show you guys overall because it has everything. And if I were to create a look for you, I don't have to dip into other palettes and make it harder for you guys. I can just show you one palette and that'd be it for the look. Especially because I do have a colorful Morphe eyeshadow palette, but they don't sell it anymore, so this is going to be a better alternative to turn to. And I just really do love Morphe shadows, so of course I had to purchase this and just get the new formula, because the old colorful eyeshadow palette that I do have, I got it a while back. I really don't remember when I purchased it, so when I saw this I had to get it, especially because I was like, I'm pretty sure the quality is going to be way better now. So yeah, and I think it's honestly so beautiful, and it is perfect for artists and artists on the go, because this can be just one palette to take and that'd be it. But I also really would take this palette and the Jaclyn Hill palette, because it has all the like really light and neutral shimmers and stuff like that for like weddings, and this could be like a little pop of color here and there. So I'm gonna be doing a look that I have already created, and I'm gonna be showing you a picture right now. And it was requested, and I was dipping into the palette, the other Morphe colorful palette, and also this palette right here to create that look. This is the Snow Angels palette from Dose of Colors, and I am going to create that look with just this palette right here. It probably won't look exactly the same just because I was dipping into the other Morphe one, this one, and I think a Juvia's Place palette for the nice bright shimmer shade in the middle, but I'm gonna just try to stick to this one right here. And I'm sorry, I think I just moved the camera if it is shaking. And I'm going to show you guys a quick comparison between the two palettes, because this one right here matches this matches like these right here, and then I have a deeper blue here, but I can probably just mix a little bit of these two to create that shade and just mix and match. But it does have kind of similar tones down here that matches it. But let me know if you do want to see a tutorial on this little palette right here. I have used it, I do like it, it's really good. I don't think I'll be telling you the names of the shades because it just came with this little guy right here, and I don't want to like take it off, put it back on, take it off and put it back on to like read the names to you guys. I will just be pointing them out to you. I wish the names were actually on the palette and not on this, because I'm just gonna throw this away honestly. First off, I'm gonna be going in with this shade right here and a little bit of this one so I can just set the eyes. And we're going to go ahead and start. For most of the look, I am going to use just this little itty bitty brush because I'm going to be using a bunch of colors and I don't want to get everything all mixed in. So this is the brush that is M506 right here. First off, going to dip into this yellow shade and then going to go in with this bright orange right here. We're going to start high up and we're going to blend really softly because this is going to be like our transition shade. And we're just going to keep going lower and lower. Now dipping into that orange shade. And just focusing that right underneath that yellow. But still trying to keep that high up. For the next color, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And then to deepen it up also, I'm going to go in with this one. And I'm still using the same brush. Now going in with that deeper purple. And I'm going to make sure that it's super intense on the inner and outer corner. So I'm just packing in more purple. For the next two shades, I'm going to use this brush right here. This is the E18 from Morphe. And this is more of a condensed little dome brush. It's not very fluffy. It's just to make sure that the eyeshadow is really packed in there. And so I can keep that rounded shape. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this lighter blue right here. And then this darker blue. And I'm just applying it where I have that open space. I'm not dragging it all the way out here because I am going to place the darker blue right there. And kind of just connecting it up here. And then now going in with that deeper blue on the outer corners. And I think I'm going to go ahead and mix a little bit of black in it just to make sure it's the deep blue that I want. Now I'm going to go back in with the brush M506, the brush that we used for the rest of the shades. And just lightly touch on the outer edges. I'm not dipping into no other shade, just so we can further blend. And for the bright shimmer shade in the center, I'm going to go ahead and use this shade right here. In the picture, I did use more of a white, almost silver shade, but this will have to do because I don't want to dip into any other palettes. I just want to show you this one. And I honestly don't remember if I cut the crease in the center of the eyelid on the look that I did, but I'm gonna go ahead and just try to cut a little bit over this shade that I just placed. And I'm gonna go ahead and just use my finger just to tap that concealer in. And the brush I'm using to pack this shade on is M421. Kind of going past where I applied that concealer so it won't be a harsh line. You want it to blend. Now to blend that shimmer shade in the center, I'm gonna go back in with this shade right here with the same little round brush. And just pack lightly on top of the shimmer and re-intensifying that shimmer shade. And then I'm gonna go in with the clean fluffy brush and just blend the outer edges very lightly with no product on it. Going to apply some highlighter in the inner corner. And now to finish up the lower lash line, I'm still gonna use the same brush, and I'm basically just gonna use the same shades that I used on top onto the bottom. I just used this right here. This is the brush cleaner by MAC, and I love this product. I used this on my last video, my last makeup look, and I showed you guys how I cleaned my brushes super quickly when I want to reuse a brush. So I'm just gonna do the same thing what I did with the upper lid, starting off with the yellow and then the orange. Going in with the orange. And then going in with the two purple shades. Gonna use this flat brush right here so it can be more precise. And then in with the darker blue and the black to make a navy blue. I won't be going in with that lighter blue that we used right here. Alright guys, so this is the final eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go ahead and apply lashes and lips, and I'll be right back with the finished look. Alright you guys, so this is the final look right here. I feel like lashes make the whole difference. It just makes the look. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this look. I really did enjoy the palette. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I think it's a great alternative for the palette that I was using before that had all the colorful shades from Morphe that was no longer being sold by them. And for the powder, I think it absolutely looks stunning. Even though it's not as brightening under this eye, it still looks really smooth, and it basically looks almost identical to each other. And I honestly don't know the price of this one right here. I think it's like $39. I'm not sure, but I will list the price down below and how many ounces this is compared to the Laura Mercier. And I will list the price down for the James Charles palette. But I really did love his palette, and I really do love this powder. It looks amazing. It looks the same as the Laura Mercier. It's just as good, and I feel like this is gonna end up being really good for darker skin tones also, because it does have a tint of color in it. Before I end this video, I do want to mention again, like I did earlier, my parents are going to have like a holiday party for their 25th anniversary. I want to know if you're interested in seeing, like, following me around to get my nails done, my hair done, just seeing how I prepare my face, how I get rid of the peach fuzz so I can just have a blank canvas, how I do my mask, nose mask, things like that. Also show a little glimpse of my makeup, my outfit, and the party in general. So let me know if you'll be interested of that. It's gonna be like kind of like a whole like little vlog thing. If you did like this look, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next one.